whereas the first Chinese person documented as residing in St. Louis was Ali, a 24-year-old man from Yongo who arrived in St. Louis in 1857 and opened a shop on North 10th Street where he sold tea and coffee. And whereas by 1900, the immigrant population of Chinatown, located in downtown St. Louis near Union Station, climbed to nearly 400 individuals who owned more than half of the city's hand laundries. And whereas in 1882, Chinese Exclusion Act, which was implemented to prevent a specific group of people from immigrating to the United States, began decades of exclusionary and discriminatory policies at the local, state, and federal levels. And whereas despite the growing Chinese population in St. Louis, few cemeteries allow burials of Chinese individuals, and most Chinese immigrants desired to have their bodies sent back to their hometowns. And whereas Valhalla Cemetery opened in November of 1911 and advertised itself as welcoming of all religious backgrounds, and was one of the only cemeteries that allowed bodies of those Chinese descendants to be buried in St. Louis in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, as anti-Asian sentiment and exclusionary policies were the norm. And whereas 3 Chinese Americans of the Changhua Association of St. Louis, Ying Oxam, Li Ka-chu, and Zhou Lin purchased the original plot for Chinese burials at Valhalla Cemetery on July 15, 1924. And whereas many leaders of the Chinese community, including Zhou Lin, Charles Quinn, and Anna Leong, were buried in Valhalla, and whereas 2 headstones from 1924 remain in Valhalla today, and as of this year, more than 400 individuals of Chinese descent are buried in Valhalla, making it the largest remaining Chinese cemetery in Missouri. Now therefore be it resolved by the County Council of the St. Louis County, Missouri as follows. Section 1, the County Council expresses its esteem and appreciation for Valhalla Cemetery and the past and present advocates for inclusion that ensure Chinese Americans would have a place to rest peacefully upon their passing, and joins in celebrating the Centennial Celebration of the 1924 purchase of plots for a Chinese cemetery. And this was offered on July 9, 2024. I was asked to hold that until this occasion, and so I did that. So we have all signed it, and I'm so pleased and so honored that this cemetery is in my district, the first county council district of St. Louis County. And I'm going to present this at this particular time.